Hey everybody, we're going to get started. I want to show you um, when I first got started in the stock market. I was always talking about indicators. They always try to get you to do indicators. Always try to get you to pay for the software that can, it can't predict the future. Candlesticks can predict the future if you learn how to read them. Now, that being said, do not go into any kind of um, stock market unless you got money to lose, because it is gambling. So therefore, if you don't have the money to lose, do not go into it. Um, but if you see here, these are indicators. I do use them every once in a while, and they're great to when you think it's going to do something and you look down here and you see this, but usually this is too late because it is predicting what it's telling you exactly what this is going to do anyways. So what you do with candlesticks, you always try to make sure it's got something else with it to indicate it is doing this. So if you look right here, the yellow line is your average 200 line, the moving average 200. And if you notice, there's your average 50. But you notice it comes down here and has hit it here, here, here. It's come up and hit it here and went back down. It's hit it here and went back down. So that's where you kind of get the indicators. So if you see right here, it's come up, it's touched it, it's tested it again, and it's went down. So here they pushed it up, it's changed colors, and it went back down. Or the bears has pushed it back down, and then you went on down, down. Over here it's the same thing. So you always want to get another recommendation is exactly what it's going to be doing. Another way of telling it, telling you that it is doing this, what it is. And if you don't know, these are bowling bands. These are bowlings, and I do have average 18, 4, 50. That's a bowling band, and this is the average 200. So let's go into the candlesticks. What I mean by the candlesticks. These are the candlesticks. These are the most commonly used in stock market. It doesn't matter if you do Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Forex market, penny stocks, regular stock, uh, dark pool stock. Most people uses these. About probably 98% of you uses candlestick patterns. And so let me go. So this is a candlestick. This is what they call the body of the candlestick. You can pick your own color. So this one's black, this one's white. Mine's red and green. I've seen red, white, and blue. So it doesn't matter. This right here shows you the lowest it's been, and this is the highest it's been. So this is what they call a wick. See, this has been the lowest this price has been. This has been the highest. So what happens in these situations here, this is, let's say this is a green one. It's opened here. No, this is the blue or gray, black one. So this one's, it's opened here, and the stock has pushed it back down. I'm sorry, it opened here. The bears has pushed it back down. The bulls has pushed it up, and that's why you got these formed these wicks. So at one time it was here, the bears pushed it back down. It was here, and the bulls has pushed it back up. Same situation here. So I see like these, they're very little, and you can go by the names of them. It don't really Long you can learn the names of them. But this one is a tug of war. It means the market has no clue which way to go. So it's going to either have a breakout, go to the up, or it's going to have a breakout, go to the down. Right now it's undecided. This one usually tells you the bears in control. They're pushing the market back down. So therefore, if the market could be going back down. Opposite of this, the bulls are pushing the market back up. So therefore, if you could have a next move up. I mean, this is just new things. I mean, same thing. These are better. Like this one showing the bears is pushing it back down. If I can learn to draw the candle, I'm an arrow. These are showing you just pushing it back down. So either of these are just the same, as good as the other one. This one's showing it's pushing back up. So therefore, the bears has got control. Just the same, another pattern of them. It doesn't matter about the size. It just means they got more control. So this one means the bears got more control. I mean, the bulls got more control, and the bears got more control. So they call this one the hammerhead. Same thing. It tells you the bulls got more control of the market at this time. So like this, you always want to do what they call an uptrend. So like this one's an uptrend. The candles are going up, 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 and all of a sudden you have this long wick here with a short body. So that means the market's indecisive, but it tells you that the bear has got control of it, and it could go down. Of course, you got another one, and then here's this one. It's undecided. So now, if you look, the market's going down. So if this candle closed, if you put your stop loss, your sell stop here, put your sell stop here, but get in the market here, same thing. This is sell stop, and this is a stop loss. So if you to take it, put it here and that here, once this got in, you'd have triggered it. Once this candle here hit yours, you would have been in the market, and then you'd have rode this down. But if it just so happened if it went back up, it would have triggered here. You never would have been triggered, is what I'm saying. But try to get it where it's got some kind of moving average. So your moving average, it will be, one of these lines saying that it's on it, it's hitting it. That it's going to do it. It's got to have some kind of other recognized. I always just don't get in it just because the candle. Try to find another source that's telling you that, hey, it could be doing this. So like this one's coming down, and all of a sudden here it is. It shows the indecisive market. All of a sudden here's the hammerhead showing that the bears is trying to take control. The market's indecisive, and it goes up. So if you put a buy limit here, sell stop loss here, and the market come down, hit it, and then took off. so that way you would have been in it. But also make sure you're having an average 50 line here, or this could be a trend line. It's come down and bounced off. You never really want to go against a trend line, and I'll show you what a trend line is, but you kind of want to go with the trend line. You can go against it once you get more professional at it. There are people that goes against the trend line. I've done it before. Other people's done it. I don't do it that often. So out of these, which one is more likely to be a bear candle? Where the bear taking control of the market? This one. And which one would be more likely the bull taking control of the market? Here. And what two candles are what they consider indecisive? The market don't know which way it's going to go. I said two, but let's go here. There's two. The candle, even though this one's got a red in it, this one does not. It's still the bears and bulls have equal wicks. So they went. It's come down. It's went up, and they're just indecisive. Same way here. It's not went up or down mostly, but it is still indecisive. Same way here. The market's coming down, and this could be a pullback. So the market could be going up in a trend line. This is the pullback. You're moving in average lines coming right through here. All of a sudden, you notice this candle is coming in. It comes down, it touches it, and that indicates the market's going to go back, continue its trend line. So you put your buy right there, put your buy limit, and then once it does it, it's gone. So you put your buy limit about 5 or 6 pips up here above the candle. Put your stop loss here, and then once it's come here, the next candle forms here, you're in the trade, and you ride the candle up. You know, it sounds easy, but it's not. It's a little bit more harder than that, but just make sure you got your moving average. So if it's coming up, if it's going sideways like this, I would not get in it, even though it's a trend. If you're on a downtrend, and you want to take this as a buy, it's totally up to you, but you're going against the trend. The motion is going down. You may get in it, may make some money, or you may get in it and it comes to this pip, and all of a sudden it pulls and keeps going back down, and then you don't make enough money, or might not even make none at all, or forget to get out of it and put your thing, and it goes shoots it down, and then you don't make no money. Because if you put your stop loss here and it goes up and you don't move your stop loss, and then it shoots down here, it done triggered it, you lost money. So try to, when you first get it, try to go with the trend. The trend's going this way. Try to get in it. Same way here. This is a morning star pattern and the evening star pattern. Same thing. This one's coming up, and then I'll say it goes down. Same way here, going down. It's going up. So this one is probably a moving average coming down. So it's coming down, pull back, coming down, pull back, coming down, pull back. So look for the trend. Same thing, go up. Now you're more welcome to go against this. Like this one's going up, the moving average is going up. you're more welcome to take a hit here if it's got some kind of support, and take a profit here, and then it hits here, go right it up. It's totally up to you. But these usually professionals do these. They'll go against the trend. Most time when you first get in it, try to follow the trend. If the trend's going up, you have a moving average of 50 coming through here to give you another reason to get in it. Then when it comes up, hit it, goes down here, hits this, you get in the trade. Or if you got in it right here, it went up, you made money, and you come back down, you'll be making a little bit of money, then it goes up, you're making way more money, go down, making, and it just keeps going up. These two are exactly what they're saying, twin, bottom, twin. Some people call this a teacup. I've seen it when the people I get in it, they kind of come up with their own name to make themselves look more professional. But you can call it what you want. This is the normal name everybody calls it, but like I said, some people calls it different, and then they want to act like they know something different that nobody else does. Because if they call this a teacup, and you say, "Well, ain't this?" No, no, it's a little bit different. Teacups. This is a totally different teacups. Blah 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 blah. So it is what it is. But so basically, it's easy. The market opened here and it closed here. So let me see if I can erase that. No, let's do it again. So I got my wick. My opening closed here, here. So almost it's this candle. So I can draw straight. So that tells you what? The bears are getting control. Same way with this one. You have your wick. You have your wick come down. You're open. You're close. Here's the line. And it continues down. So that tells you the bears got the control of it, the market. These are the most common. A lot of people use these, but there again, you don't want to get into this unless it's got some kind of indicator saying it's going to change. And like I said, you've got some kind of moving average, or there. I know the other company is always telling me just to get in it when this is here, and get in it, and you'll be going down. It's not always the case. Sometimes this comes in, and this is, it could be coming in, and all of a sudden, right here is the candles, and you're thinking, okay, it's just going to continue to go down. No, it's going to go back up because this is a trend. So these usually works really well when there's indicators. I mean, you got a moving average. Always have something or some reason why they're there, and use the candles to say yes, it's going to do what you want to do by. And I'll show you a pattern here. Let me show. What's next? Oh yeah, let me show you this. Where am I at here? This is the butterfly. Okay, when I first got in, they kept saying, "Oh, get in it right here." And they would just tell you this. I'm sorry, this is live. They would tell you to get into it as soon as it hits this. You draw this butterfly. They never did tell you exactly. they would tell you get in right there. And as soon as you get there, they'll tell you the exactly way to get in, exactly thing to get in. And next thing you know, the candle, it does it here, and the butterfly goes here or here. You know what I mean? And it just keeps going, and you're like, okay, I'm losing money because it's going up. Then all of a sudden the butterfly didn't form because it keeps going up higher and higher. There's rules on these little butterflies too, or these Gartley patterns and stuff. There are. So on this one, if the pattern form, and I seen it and I drawed it out, it's doing it. Now there's certain guidelines you have to get into. I'm not going to get into this unless I see a candlestick do this, or one of the other patterns of the candlesticks. But see, this is what they call an engulfing candle. It completely engulfs the next one, and then the next one, and the other one. Completely engulfs, telling you that the market's going down. The bulls is taking control, and they're pushing the market down. Plus, the butterfly tells you it's supposed to be another trend down. So what they would do is just come in here and tell you, hey, get here, get here. And the next minute, no, this thing will move. And then I'll say, oh, get in here, here. And it will move up and get in here, here. But once it gets so far, it's done. I mean, it's not forming the butterfly. It's coming up and doing nothing. Or you could keep continuing on and on and on. And average don't do nothing. But they don't tell you that. They just tell you, hey, get in, get in, get in, get in. Man, you lose money. So let's look. See right here? The market's come up, up, up. But if you look, it could be a trend. I don't know what. So market could be going up. So as its market's going up, it gives you a big red candle telling you it's going down. Now this could be a pullback. And it's going to pull back and may go right here and then go back up. So if you get in there, get out, and get down. But this is what I'm saying. Don't try to go against the trend, because like right here, you had a big gulping candle and completely gulped the candle next to it. It goes down and all of a sudden shoots back up. So that's where you've got to watch out. And this could be a whole trend, backwards trend too. And the market's it's going to go back up, pull back, and go back down. Depends on what day frame or hour frame or minute frame this is on. You may go to, this could be a 15-minute or 15-minute time frame. And then if you go to your 1 day or your hour, 1 hour time frame, these two here could be saying that this is a pullback and it's going to go up here and stop and then continue back down. So you've got to watch. I always use the 1 day, then I go to the 1 hour, then I'll go to the 15, then I'll go to the minute, and I'll get in the trade. But I never do nothing without these two telling me what the market's doing to do. Because you could get in this and it'd be a 15-minute, and you might think, okay, it's a 15-minute, so each one of these candles will be 15 minutes. And then all of a sudden you look at the day, it could be just to be a pullback. It could coming down on a daily chart and done pull back. You get in it, think it's going to trend back up, and it don't. It comes in and it pulls back down and it comes back up, and now it's on a downtrend. You can get in this if, like I said, I don't remember if this is a 1 minute or what it is. It could be a 1 minute, and you get in it. I don't remember what this was when I posted, so I don't know if it's in 1 minute or 15 minutes. So I think that's it on my presentation. Yeah. So that being said, always use your candlesticks with something else. Now I've got these charts, and people looks at them and thinks, oh my God, you can read all this? Yeah, but the mainly thing I do is read these, and that's where I get my indicators. I mean, my trades, not by these. These are fun to tell me exactly what the market's going to do. So, like it's a red here, crosses back over the blue. That means it's going to be a sell. So let me look if I can zoom in here. So, like right here, it goes down. It's kind of just really going to cross the line. So let me see if I can find another one that may be a little better. Say it's down here, it's just going to cross. There's no really buy because it's just yeah. So okay, right here, the candlestick pattern is to conform, and right here it says it's a buy. So the blue has went above it, has went around it. But if I look at this candlestick, this is a gulping candle. They totally gulped the last three of these. So the market could be going back up. It actually looks like the market's just going straight across almost. This one's just the same indicator as this one. It's just a little bit set different. These are very widely used, and these are. And I go back down. And then, so let's do this one. This one's fun to use because let's say if I go to my daily chart, see, it shows it's a pattern. It's going up. The market's been going up. Even though this looks like it's going down, it's just pullbacks. So it comes down, it's pulled back. It's come down, it's pulled back. It's going up, it's come down, it's pulled back, and now it's going down. So this could indicate, this little red one, indicate the market is going to change and start doing a downward trend. Because it's touched here, so that's two touch, that's three touch, but now it's come up and come back down. So if it comes down, you might want to get into a trade coming down. It's been oversold. And that's what these mean. I'm sorry. This is a 70 that usually, and this is the 30. It usually tells you that this has been oversold and overbought. I'm sorry, overbought, oversold. And usually when it happens, the market tries to stay in the middle. As you notice, it's always right here in the between the two. So once it goes up here, it could tell you that the market needs to come down, and the market's going to go down. It's oversold here, and now the market's going back up. And this is on one day, so if I go to, let's go to like 1 minute. Whoop. So 1 minute, it narrows it back down. I can get in here a little bit quicker. So here it is. It's going to oversold. And I know when it touches all these, it could go back down. So then I look for a candle that shows me that's been oversold and the market's going to change. And look here, right here, that go open the candle. The bears has pushed it up here. The bulls has pushed it up. The bears has taken over. It's flipped and came back down. And now it's going to go downtrend. So this is where I get one of my knowledge. First thing I do, then I'll go down and see this, and it tells me that it's changing and coming down. So, anyways, we'll go over more later. Right now, this has took 30 minutes, and this is enough time. But always learn your candlestick patterns, then learn the indicators. Don't go out and buy indicators thinking they're going to predict the future. None of them does. They all tell you exactly what these do. These can almost predict the future. Because you remember this one? I can't draw on this, but market comes up, has a green candle, a red candle, indicating that the market's going to go back down. So what happens? You got a strong push back here. The market goes down. Don't go down long, but don't be greedy. Take your pips, go on. So if I'd have seen this candle here, showing that it's pushing, especially these, they're indecisive. Now it went down, hit it. The green one comes in play. I would have probably stayed in it, but when this does this, I'd have got out of the market, took my profit, left, because it's telling me the bears is taking back over. When the bulls are taking back over, and it could go up. Bam, there it is. It goes up. You could have probably got out, when it changed right in here, went above that one, and got out and still make a little bit of money. But don't be greedy. That's what happens to most people that gets in this business. They get greedy, thinking they're going to keep staying it, make $1,000 a trade or $10,000 a day. My goal is at least make $100 a day. I have made more than $100, but it's still the same. Several people gets in it and wants to try to make $10,000 a day, get this Lamborghini, and go from there. But anyways, subscribe to my video, hit a thumbs up, thumbs down, doesn't matter, and leave me a comment if you need anything else or want to know anything else. Other than that, have a good and safe weekend. Have a